CIET NCERT presents AudioBook, Maths Mela, Textbook of Mathematics for Grade 5.
Chapter 10 Symmetrical Designs. On the right side of the page, we are provided with a QR code, scanning which we can reach out to the additional resources to this chapter. There is a pic of a girl holding a firki in her hand. Alphabet cutout. Prem and Manu want to paste happy birthday cutouts on a wall for Lali's birthday. While preparing cutouts of letters, they observe that some letters can be cut out in an easy way. They remember that they learned about reflection symmetry and lines of symmetry in grade 4. They use their knowledge of lines of symmetry to make the cutouts. The letter A has a vertical line of symmetry. So, to cut out a letter A, first fold a paper in a half. Second, draw half of the letter A along the fold. Third, cut along the outline. Fourth, open the paper to see the full letter A. On the right side of the page, we are given pictures of various steps to fold the paper and draw letter A and then cut it out from the paper. The letter H has two lines of symmetry. First, fold the paper into 1/4, once vertically, once horizontally. Second, draw 1/4 of the letter H along the fold. Third, cut along the outline. Fourth, open the paper to see the full letter H. On the right side of the page, we have a picture in which stepwise process is explained how to fold the paper and make letter H. Which of the following alphabet cutouts can be made by just drawing half, 1/2 or quarter, 1/4 of the letter? You can do it by drawing lines of symmetry on the letters E, N, X, T, K, V, O. Which of the letters have a horizontal line of symmetry? Write down in the blank space provided. Which of the letters have a vertical line of symmetry? Write down in the blank space provided. Which letters have both vertical and horizontal lines of symmetry? Write down in the blank space provided. Let us do. Use lines of symmetry to make paper cutouts of diya, boat, and other designs. Notice along the border of the page to find the pictures. Page number 137. Let us make a windmill firki. Lali makes firkis for her friends. Follow the steps given here to make your own firki. First, take a square paper. Second, fold the paper in half diagonally to make it into two triangles. Third, open and fold it the other way to make two more triangles. Fourth, open it again. You will see an X shape on the paper. Fifth, use scissors to cut along the four lines of the X. Stop cutting about halfway to the center. Sixth, take one corner of each triangle and fold it gently towards the center of the paper. Do not press it flat. Seventh, fold every other corner towards the center. Eighth, push a pin through the folded corners and the center of the paper. Ninth, push the pin through a stick or straw. We can see the pictures provided for every step here. There is also picture of Lali holding a firki. Make sure the pin is not too tight. Check if your windmill spins when the wind is blowing. Observe the dot in the firki. Does the firki look the same after 1 upon 4, 1 upon 2, 3 upon 4 and a full turn? Write your answer in the blank space provided. We are also having pictures of firki in 5 different positions. The initial position is given in the first one. In the second picture, the firki after 1 by 4 turn is given, and in the third picture, the firki after 1 upon 2 turn is given. In the fourth one, the firki after 3 upon 4 turn is given, and in the last, the position of the firki after full turn is given here. Page number 138. Observe the letters given here. Do they look the same when turned? Dots have been marked on the letters to keep track of the orientation of letters. You may also cut out the letters and fix the center point of the letter by a nail or use a tracing paper to check if the letter looks the same when turned. We have a tabular column which has 6 columns. The first column reads about the original letter. The letter H is the first one, and next column reads 1 upon 4 turn. The letter after 1 by 4 turn looks like horizontal parallel lines and a line in between, and after half turn the letter looks the original letter. After 3 by 4 turn it resembles the 1 by 4 turn position, and after full turn the original letter H is noticed. Rotational symmetry, yes or no? Here answer is yes at 1 upon 2 turn. Next letter is I. You are expected to fill up all the positions of the letter I after 1 upon 4 turn, 1 upon 2 turn, 3 upon 4 turn and full turn. Also mention about the rotational symmetry, yes or no. Next letter is X. You are expected to write down the position of letter X after 1 upon 4 turn, next after 1 upon 2 turn, then after 3 upon 4 turn and after full turn, and also mention whether it has rotational symmetry or not. Fourth letter is Y. You are expected to draw the picture of the letter after 1 upon 4 turn, after 1 upon 2 turn, after 3 upon 4 turn and after full turn. Also write yes or no whether it has rotational symmetry. The letter H has rotational symmetry as it looks the same when rotated by half a turn. A firki has rotational symmetry as it looks the same when rotated by 1 upon 4, 1 upon 2 and 3 upon 4 turn. Let us do. Find symmetry in the digits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Which digits have refractional symmetry? Write down the answer in the blank space provided. Which digits have rotational symmetry? Write down the answer in the blank space provided. Which digits have both rotational and reflection symmetries? Write down the answer in the blank space provided. Now let us look at the following numbers 11, 1001. Do these have A. Rotational symmetry, B. Reflection symmetry, or C. Both symmetries? Give examples of 2, 3 and 4-digit numbers which have rotational symmetry, reflection symmetry or both. Page number 139. Making designs. A. Does the design have rotational symmetry? Yes/no. B. Try to change the design by adding some shapes so that the new design looks the same after a 1/2 turn. Draw the new design in your notebook. See, now try to modify or add more shapes so that the new design looks the same after 1/4 turn. Draw the new design in your notebook. D. Do the new designs have reflection symmetry? If yes, draw the lines of symmetry. On the right side of the page, you are provided with a picture made up of 2 circles and 4 triangles. Let us think. Does this design look the same after half turn? Write your answer in the blank space provided. Does the design look the same after 1/4 turn? Write your answer in the blank space provided. On the right side of the page, we have a 2x2 grid in which the first block is painted green and next is painted red, and in the next row we have first block painted red and the second block painted green. Here we have another picture of a square which is having dotted lines at the centers and along the diagonals. Color the square given in the adjoining figure using 2 colors so that the design looks the same after every 1/4 turn. How many times does this shape look the same during a full turn? Do these designs have reflection symmetry also? Draw the lines of symmetry. Let us do. Cut out squares and equilateral triangles with the same side length. These are provided at the end of the book. Make different symmetrical designs by using these 2 shapes. You are provided with shapes, triangles which are 4 in number and 4 squares which are blue in color. Page number 140. Does this shape have reflection symmetry? If yes, draw its lines of symmetry. Does it have rotational symmetry? If yes, at which turn? Does it have both symmetries? Now make your designs. Sort your designs in 3 categories: designs with only rotational symmetry, designs with only reflection symmetry, and designs with both rotational and reflection symmetry. Here we are provided with a picture in which the 4 squares have been joined together, and we also have 4 triangles fixed adjacent to the sides of the squares horizontally on both sides. Let us explore. Block printing is a traditional craft of Rajasthan known for beautiful patterns and bright colors. Artisans use carved wooden blocks to print designs on fabric. This art has been practiced for centuries and makes Rajasthan's textiles special. Here we are provided with images of wooden blocks and a part of their prints. Match each block to its correct print by drawing a line. One is done for you. On this page, we are provided with the pictures of wooden blocks and the print made out of them. We have 5 such wooden blocks and their prints are also visible. We need to match them correctly. Page number 141. Observe the pattern made by wooden block given here. We get the final print by using the block 4 times. Wooden block is given here and the print made out of this wooden block is also beside it in figure A. The design A looks the same after every 1/4 turn. The design B looks the same after every dash turn. This design has dash symmetry. In this design B, we have another pattern that the design has a symmetry. We need to write down the correct answer in the blank space provided. Let us do. Observe the shapes given on the border. Which of the shapes have reflection symmetry? Put a tick mark on them. Put a star mark on the shapes that have rotational symmetry. Project work. Create symmetrical patterns and designs using vegetable blocks. Some are shown here. A. We have lady's finger and a cutout lady finger which is used to create designs of flowers. Second is potato which is cut at the center and a pattern is on both the sides of the potato. With the help of that, some patterns are created over here. Chapter 10 ends here.
Maths Mela. You were just listening to this audiobook. Textbook of Mathematics for Grade 5. Narration Swarnlata Sharma. Sound recordist Ekant Vashisht. Production assistant Amarjit Sarkar. Directed and produced by Vimlesh Chaudhary. This audiobook is brought to you by CIET NCERT, New Delhi, India.